sorry I haven't posted in a while. But if you do know, you do. But if you don't, you don't. Okay. The reason why I've been gone is because I've been streaming on Twitch. I will make sure to put that in my description for you guys. So that way, those of you that are following me on YouTube can go and follow me on Twitch. So that way, y'all don't have to sit up here and stay on YouTube wondering if I'm ever going to stream again, guys. Don't worry. I'll stream. But I have been kind of MIA because I've been trying to deal with some family issues. Or not really issues, but problems. It's not really much of a problem anymore and got it done for you guys. But, yeah, I'm just trying to get some new games and some new content for you guys so that way it's not gonna be a problem. But I hope that one day maybe you guys will possibly understand and be able to help me and give me the support that you guys have been showing, because trust me, I love the support. It's amazing. But today for you guys, I'm gonna make sure that I can get at least a full season in, at least a full season with you guys. And then I'm gonna do the rest of the season that I have now. I'm gonna do that one. And then I'm gonna do the rest of the season that I have. The rest of it. And then I'm gonna do a whole nother season. So that way you'll get like 4 or 5 games of this season left, and then 7 to 8 games next season. Which is still pretty high given the circumstances. But we'll see. So, now I'm just gonna go in and show y'all what I've been working up to. See what my record is right now. As of now, my record is... Okay, I need 4 more wins, and I'm like, what, 2-3? 3-2. Yeah. My last game was pretty tough, not gonna lie. But I won it 35-26. Like always. But y'all are gonna see what it's like to be dealing with sweats. But other than that, I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. I hope y'all are having a really great day. And if not, I'm sorry. But other than that, stay clean, stay fresh.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
What is this man? Oh, this man is on a lot of crap to be having this over team. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I can fail on him. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Fielded right around the 8. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They go play action with Wilson. And the Lions pressure too strong.
Oh my God, bro. Why are you rushing?
Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Big play there for New England.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Wide open, Gronkowski. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there for the Patriots.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there.
Nice.
2nd down.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Quick slant caught by Chase. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah, probably should have.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
So
we'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run the counter. Vick. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Steps away to his left. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big 1st down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That is caught by Moss for a New England touchdown. A great play there. 47 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 14-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception. And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because... And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Reggie White in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute. That is caught by Moss. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try to get things settled down a little bit. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I don't think he knows how to use
perfect
this
defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have backed it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Murray has the 1st down and more. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground. Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open. Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there. Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Murray now. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Got a man. It's Michael Irvin. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Rob Gronkowski. As the first half is winding down. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Wow, you're rage quitting because you got picked off 3 times? Whoop, whoop. I mean, hey. I have a rage quit having to actually win a game. Yeah, I'm 4-2. Woot woot. Alright, chat, let's see what we can do. What? Dude, I probably have a better team than you. Shut the fuck up. The fuck? I'm not gonna send some random dude my Cash App. The fuck?
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This
sure.
should be a fun one. Madden
Your team is
Ultimate
shit.
Team matchup as you get a look at some
That's
of the
my
stars
team.
here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
It's all 99s, bro. Thank you, good. You probably about to get shit on too. And you weren't. Sure. Sure you do.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are
Call it what you
underway
want.
in Foxborough. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Wilson. And his first look is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
It's just one takeaway. It won't happen again. Don't get used to it.
He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Lawrence will throw. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. He's at the 30. 10.
I'm the best in the game.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Nick Folk for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Sure, we're not even that good.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Come on, buddy, make me rich fit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Now Lawrence. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence being chased out left. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Is this what making people rage quit is like you? Like doing shitty plays, not getting very many yards? Like, is that what it is?
Again, it's Lawrence. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
Because you ain't done shit to make me rage quit.
First down as they're able to
Even as
get
far as
the
I'm
third
concerned,
down
you're not even
conversion.
worthy of a rage quit.
They go play action with Lawrence. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a
I feel like I'm going to make you rage quit before you can make him rage quit.
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react.
Touchdown, Patriots. Mike Evans.
Yeah, you're good.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make the score 14-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Oh, you all hustling now that you're losing, huh?
To get this drive started. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done.
Why did you go all hustling now, huh?
Who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing?
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not
It
quite
says
that
the one where I'm
level
winning.
and not of that age. But I remember looking
And you get fucking sacked. Shut the fuck up. Watch who the fuck you think you're talking to.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Lawrence to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Talk shit.
the goal line receiver screen is getting enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Flush to his right. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there for the Raiders. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
No,
coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in here by Chase. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Evans has it left side. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for New England. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On play action, Lawrence. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way there, but it'll be third down.
They've had multiple
Wow. Yeah. Talk shit again. Fucking rage quit. Don't sit up here and talk shit thinking you gonna make me rage quit and then get mad at me for making you rage quit. Alright. If you want to deal with this ass whoop, then I'll give you the ass whoop. Shit. 14-0 in the first half.
Throw it downfield and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 48. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the...
That is caught by Moss for a Patriots touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want.
Wow, did you really think Justin Tucker was going to make that?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. He's going to try and go deep again. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Pats will take over here just shy of the 30. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
A good rally to the football keeps them to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
What?
Intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick.
There ain't no fucking way.
The Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
That is what it is. It's whatever.
They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's Lawrence. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Nothing in that first half. Nothing
I think
on the last
so.
drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they can't bring him down. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Najee Harris, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it is 28-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll start the drive with Harris. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On the ground, it's Harris. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On second down now, it's Harris. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a Patriots first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Going for the deep ball. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for New England. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Harris. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
On for the extra point is Folk. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll swing this out to Moss. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Lawrence. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Lawrence on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Patriots will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Wilson wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports _MUT. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
All right, Chad, that's enough for the night.